Okay, I'm going to show how to back up a course, download the backup, and if we have maybe I'll leave it at that and then maybe later we could look at storing it in OneDrive. But for this video, we'll just look at backing it up and downloading it. Okay, so coming up, we're probably going to be doing a lot more deletion of old courses and stuff. So it's definitely a good practice to know. So you're going to go to a course that you need to back up or want to back up, and you'll just click on it. Then you're going to go over to more in this subcategory or submenu. And here we go down to course reuse. We're not reusing the course, but this is just the heading for a bunch of options. So it says import, but this is a drop-down menu right here on this side. And we're going to do a backup. Just for future reference, this also has a restore where you would be able to drag and drop your backup file and make a whole new course if you need it. Okay, so once we have a backup, we do not want the enrolled users because it's probably 5 years old, the course, or 4 years old. And we want the files included. By default, I don't know why, maybe I'll look at that later, but it doesn't include the file, so make sure you check that box. The rest don't necessarily matter too much. If you have no question bank, it doesn't matter. So the rest of it's fine. And you can just hit jump to final step. So it's going to do a backup. It's going to make this file, and it should bring us to a kind of another page. And here we are at this other page. And there's the restore and all those other options. But if I look down here, here's the backup file, and it's called a .mbz file. That's a Moodle file. So we're going to download it. Probably don't want it to be called this complex thing, so you could call it, like this one was a sample of an Education 534 class. Maybe the year. So if it was 2019, or 2020 for an example, and then you have to put in backup, and then .mbz, and then I'm just going to save it to my desktop. You can save it in lots of spots or whatever. You can make your own folder for it. Eventually, you might want to do a OneDrive location, but let's just save it to the desktop. Hit save. And that's it. That's how you back up a course. And then later you can talk about where you store those. I'd prefer in OneDrive, but as of now, you backed up the course by doing all that stuff. Again, make sure you don't include them. Make sure you include the files. Jump to final step, and you're good to go. All right, that's it. I'll stop that recording.